All right, so what happens when you throw everything you've got at a problem and it just won't budge? Today we're going to dive into an expert story who faced this exact thing, and it led to a discovery that completely flipped the script on a super common issue. It's a fantastic lesson in how, the most obvious path isn't always the right one.
I mean, seriously, think about that for a second. You're doing everything right. You followed all the advice. You've bought all the stuff. And you get nothing. Crickets. It is so frustrating, right? And that's the exact wall our expert slammed into.
Okay, so at first, the strategy seemed totally foolproof. It was this idea, this philosophy of treat everything. And the logic behind it was, pretty simple. Just attack the problem from every single direction all at once. I mean, something's got to stick, right? One of those solutions just has to work.
And this quote right here, it just perfectly nails that original mindset. The thinking was basically, hey, why do I even need blood work? I'm going to treat all of the conceivable factors anyway. It was a strategy of just overwhelming force, a total brute force attack.
And, you can totally see why the shotgun approach was so appealing. Why waste time and money on tests, right? Just launch an all-out assault that, in theory, should just stamp out the problem, no matter what's causing it.
And believe me, this plan was thorough. It was a multi-pronged attack with, pretty much everything. We're talking nutritional supplements for what's going on inside, powerful topicals like Minoxidil on the outside, advanced laser therapy, even stuff like scalp massages. Seriously, they were leaving no stone unturned.
So it really seemed like a bulletproof plan, until it wasn't. The cracks started to show. And this, right here, is the moment everything changed. The plan started to fail. But it didn't always work, and this was the huge turning point. Even though it was so comprehensive, even though they were attacking the problem from literally every angle, the plan wasn't working for everyone. And that was a massive problem.
Because for some people, despite following this incredibly comprehensive plan, there was just no improvement. Nothing. And this was the big, frustrating mystery. A good number of people followed this thing to the letter and saw 0 results. This wasn't some small hiccup. It was a huge wrench in the works that challenged that whole treat everything idea. Something was fundamentally wrong.
So, this failure, it sparked a complete shift in thinking. I mean, if the throw everything at it approach wasn't working, it meant there was a key piece of the puzzle missing. The focus had to change from what to do to why it was happening in the first place. So they had to ask, what's wrong? Why is this not working for someone? All that confidence had to give way to curiosity. And that's when a real investigation began. And this led to a critical decision, really the aha moment of the whole story. They had to start testing for things that you just couldn't see. The realization was that the real cause wasn't something you could guess at or just slap a one-size-fits-all solution on. It was time to look deeper, to shift from treating what's on the surface to investigating what's hidden inside.
And wouldn't you know it, the test results began to reveal the missing pieces of the puzzle. The second they started running those tests, the answers just started pouring in. All of a sudden, they could see the specific, hidden reasons why that big, comprehensive plan was failing. It was like all the missing puzzle pieces were finally clicking into place.
And this whole journey did way more than just solve a few tough cases. It completely shattered that old way of thinking and built a totally new, evidence-based approach to take its place. It created a brand new, essential first step. And you can see the difference right here. The old approach was to treat all possible causes. The new approach, find the specific cause. The old way assumed the problem was external. The new way verifies what's happening internally. It's moving from a shotgun approach to a targeted diagnosis. I mean, it's the difference between just guessing and actually knowing.
So this whole journey led to one really powerful conclusion. The new rule is simple, and I'm quoting here. Literally everyone who is losing hair should get some type of blood work. It's not a suggestion anymore. It's not a maybe. It is an absolutely essential first step.
And really, this story is about so much more than hair, right? It's just a powerful reminder for any problem in our own lives where we just feel stuck. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. What hidden factors could you be missing? What crucial piece of the puzzle might you be overlooking in your own challenges?